Passons maintenant à l'hommage de feu de chef Saint-Denis des Premières Nations à Wolf Lake. Je fais appel à tout ce monde-là, toute la famille qui va participer. So at this time, we're turning to the honoring of the late Chief Saint Denis of the Wolf Lake First Nation, and I invite up there's quite a contingent of family here. We invite you to the stage, as well as the hand drummer who is coming, and to be leading this section will be Peter de Gangi, who is the director of the Algonquin Nation Secretariat, to lead us in this. So we call you forward at this time.
Good morning, elders, chiefs, delegates. I've been asked to share some thoughts about Chief Harry St. Denis. We worked together for close to 30 years and went through a lot of experiences, and it's hard to put all that into just 5 minutes. As you may know, Chief Harry was chief at Wolf Lake, Algonquin's First Nation, for over 30 years. He passed away a couple of weeks ago. His community had been recognized for more than 150 years, but never had reserve land set aside because governments wanted the timber. So one of Chief Harry's projects was to get a reserve land base for his community. But he never liked being told that Wolf Lake was a landless band. He always said, we have lots of land and we use it, it's just we don't have a reserve. Another thing that Chief Harry never liked being called was a Quebec Algonquin. He said that the Ottawa River was the center of Algonquin territory and it was never meant to be a barrier. He said it was never meant to separate the nation. And like many other Algonquin communities, Wolf Lake's territory sits in Ontario and Quebec. So Chief Harry always said that he was an Algonquin of the Ottawa Valley. But getting a reserve, I think, was only part of the story. His vision for Wolf Lake was to be a player throughout the traditional territory and having a say in resource development and playing a role in renewable energy and the tourism industry. And this led to his efforts to have Algonquin Aboriginal title and rights recognized. He understood that leverage comes from having control of the evidence, and he was a firm believer in making sure that his community had what it would need to prove its case, whether it was for negotiations or for court. He believed very strongly that Aboriginal title was a gift from the Creator forever, and that one generation could not extinguish or sell that title. It was to be kept for those that came after. And this is what led him to fight against federal and provincial policies that deny rights and demand extinguishment. And it's also what led him to always be skeptical about what any government would say when they came with promises of changing things. Chief Harry took the long view. He wanted to put together a firm foundation that his community could build on. He never took no for an answer from government, and he stuck to his principles, even when it was unpopular, and even if it meant sometimes being stubborn. He was a chief, but he was also a husband, a father, a grandfather, and a brother too. He sacrificed a lot of his family time to be on the road to serve his community and his nation. And I know a lot of you here today understand about what that means. It's not something that's done lightly. So anyway, these are some of the things that I think about when I remember Chief Harry, and I appreciate the honor to speak to all of you here today and to be with the family, and that's all I have to say today. Now I'd like to ask Toby Decoursay from Barrier Lake, if he could want to come up and say a few words. Okay, do it from there. Thank you.
Greatest Navik, Meiyah Elzaban, Matsikanabak, give you all my getting the bin the Whiteduck cousin, Susugana Kevin, that Mogal family, I go near than Muslim.
Hello, everybody. I'm here to support the family. I am from Warrior Lake, and Chickanapugis means the wall of stones, the fence of stones. I'm here to support the family.
Give Kelmagan in our sentence, Kashan Kazat. Mamma's love Scots and give you them time and Megas Kabi Megad Makwe.
I work with Harry, and we stand together to fight our beliefs.
It's a I go to be Shan, because the bad one, Kevin, Eggy Wake Pioch, Kevin, modern nature.
I came here to support him because of what he believed, to support and protect Mother Earth.
It's very good. I didn't know much Nagok. Kamshan such a week donate Casey. Kazana going knocked to the Emma. We took the cabot a key. Kazago Zamchagadek.
This is the reason why we came here, to support, to help with Mother Nature, and we're still fighting for it, for our belief.
Mesadi Nagamandas Wadi Nogum Ganagomnan Pesak Gaman Ganagomnan Meiyah and Tago Queda Raskat and Golden Kitamamu's sake.
I'm going to drum and I'm going to sing, and this is one of our beliefs as to what it is about what I'm going to sing today.
It's a united song.
And it's a song for unity. And that we will stand together as to unite.
Kangagis to Sinway Osam Matstagon, the Givan Musat Golnegi, the Gishom Gunway Dinagon.
I won't be able to finish the song because it will never be finished, but it's going to have to be finished. Thank you.
Es una casa de suerte, me pidas openesis, que es una casa de una snabe with Gangi.
My name is, my given name is the messenger bird. And as for his song says, someday we are going to meet again and this is today. That's why he says that we'll not finish the song because we're going to keep on meeting. This is what the translation of the song. Miigwech.
Miigwech.
Kwayani, Meiyah Nadijnakas. I just wanted to say Chimigwech. It's an honor to be here drumming and singing for you guys and to be here to drum and sing for Harry. Harry and Sheila, their family, always made everyone else around them feel like family. And it was an honor to know Harry. The song that I will be drumming is a traveling song, and the song is for Harry on his safe travels. Miigwech.
Zu behoren nou maak zu de mishkat nou te met check en je gaan stuk. Zu tweede boy spedelen gaat maak de heen gaat maar we ja precies die bij man dat je snostawak je gaan nou je zagen nou Keispes staat wat we daar die hon je snostawak Stagnono, c'è da bene mono, ma c'è quando si parla, c'è un modo di behuagot, ne ci hanno i huabenti hier, i huabet mak, mak da si prato mak, Chugui Nishkamanot, Chigana Noto de Gut Shujen, Egune to Godachi Hip Modiak, Eguns Bay have Modemiak, Chigana no, Ganagatuyak, Chatray Tahnanomega Hagat, Margoyanti Bihman. Bonjour à toutes et à tous. C'est extrêmement plaisir et extrêmement honoré de prendre part à cette reconnaissance, cet hommage à notre ami, notre collègue, notre frère. Un aîné de ma nation me disait récemment, il y a quelques mois, que c'est difficile de comprendre pourquoi on attend que les nôtres soient disparus pour leur rendre hommage. Et c'est très certainement vrai dans le cas du chef Harry Saint-Denis que nous honorons ce matin. Et de toute évidence, ce qu'il aurait fait et ce qu'il aurait reconnu, c'est l'importance de pouvoir respecter nos propres protocoles. Et dans ce sens, j'aimerais remercier la nation Anishinaabe qui nous reçoit ce matin et qui nous honore de leur accueil. Good morning, everyone. Certainly feel honored and privileged to have these few moments to share a few thoughts about a friend, a colleague, a brother, and a warrior. First thing I want to do is acknowledge the drums for the songs this morning. Acknowledge the Anishinaabe Nation hosting this gathering on their traditional and unceded territory. Acknowledge the youth and the elders, all of the delegates from different parts of the country, the guests, as well as my colleagues from the executive, the national chief, and of course Chief Harry St. Denis' family as well. An elder from my own nation told me months ago, why do we wait until our peoples are gone to honor their contribution? It's certainly very true in this case when it comes to Chief St. Denis, Chief Harry, as we called him. And just a few weeks ago, November 14, 15, and 16, we held our last regional meeting, and we had an empty seat. I spoke to Chief Harry a few weeks before that. We often exchanged texts, as we all do, and he was scheduled to be with us for the meeting. And I was informed on November 15, early in that morning, as the meeting was going on, we had reconvened of his sudden passing. So all of our chiefs were both obviously shocked and then saddened by this sudden news. And I guess looking at his years of service, oftentimes we forget that we have personal lives, we have families, and it is sad that that sometimes takes or seems to take a second place. And what comes first is our fight, the fight that we all have in our hands before us. Harry was a strong believer, held on to his principles, was never afraid to stand by those principles, even if that meant standing alone. And it's very important to remember that. It's very important to acknowledge that as well. We certainly want to thank him for the time that he spent representing our region on many fronts. And one of those most important issues was Aboriginal title and rights, which he really believed strongly. And certainly it is difficult to be standing before you this morning and remembering his contributions on the behalf of his community, on behalf of the Anishinaabe Nation, and on behalf of all of us. So I want to take this time to certainly acknowledge and thank Sheila, their children, for their own sacrifices in having Chief St. Denis, Harry, our friend, our colleague, serve his peoples, serve his nation, and serve all of us for the past 3 decades. And because Harry believed that when you feel that things are not right, then you have to stand up, I know that today he would have been joining the youth on the Hill, defending what they believe in, because that's the type of person that he was, that's the type of leader that he was. So again, on behalf of the executive, the national chief, on behalf of all of us, and in particular on behalf of our chiefs in Quebec and Labrador, our most deepest condolences to Sheila, the children, and Harry St. Denis family. Thank you very much, Mr. Commandant.
Just making sure. At this time, I ask you to join me again. An applause is a nothing for all the years of service. As we do on the coast, we raise our hands on that love, honor, and respect. But I ask you to join me in sharing a little bit of love with this family at their time of loss and transition, and for lending him to us for these many, many years as they continue on with their day. So please join me at this time. And we're grateful for the medicine that is being offered to them at this time as well by our beloved elder. Just a reminder that this afternoon we are going to have a number of concurrent sessions. Today, we're actually having them as well tomorrow. So today, we're going to have concurrent sessions on co-developing an Indigenous Language Act, on child welfare legislation, as well as post-secondary education and fisheries. And we will be tackling the resolutions in regards to each of those areas later on this afternoon as well.